What's up, bro? I'm Kimberly.
I'm Emma.
I'm Kate.
And we're the Film Bros.
We may not be bros, but we're just as annoying.
We're here to talk about all things film, the industry, and us.
If you like what you hear or see, follow the podcast, like, comment, and subscribe.
You can find us on Instagram at thefilmbros.podcast and on YouTube at thefilmbros.podcast.
You can listen to us on your preferred podcast streaming platform. Just search The Film Bros and look for the pink logo.
Lights.
Camera.
Action.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Film Bros podcast in 2026.
Yay!
That's crazy. Happy New Year. I know a lot of people are not feeling well these days. I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah.
I think it was a little bit of a sick December, early January vibe.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's okay. Because we have movies to talk about.
That's right.
Lots of movies.
Perfect thing to watch when you're sick.
Yeah.
Is a movie.
All right. So we're going to talk about a few things today.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about our 2025 watches, our faves, maybe some honorable mentions, some first watches that might have not even come out in 2025. Maybe if anyone has a movie they hate,
Oh.
you can mention that.
Okay.
I just made that up. So if anyone thinks of that.
I love it.
Write one down.
Maybe we could go over our Letterboxd Wrapped as well.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to talk about some most anticipated of 2026. And then I was saying I think it'd be fun to rewatch this or re-listen to this in a year and see if it holds up.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, I definitely didn't think a year ago I would enjoy as much the movies I did that came out this year.
True.
All right, so who would like to go first? Do you want to do like top 5 or
Are you
top 10?
doing this off the dome?
Yeah.
I was like, where's this? That's amazing.
I'm
I
improvising.
could not. I can go first.
All right.
I will say, props to Em and Kate. They watched a billion movies this year.
Kate watched literally a million films.
Kate watched like actually a million
Unemployed.
films. Whoa. Okay, so I'll go first. First things first. Kate, you're gonna appreciate this.
Okay.
Jurassic Park. I'm kidding. Kate doesn't like Jurassic Park, so I just thought I would say that.
The Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Jurassic
Yeah.
World. Oh.
I love Jurassic Park. The new Jurassic World movie.
We had some heated debates
It's
about it.
controversial in our apartment who likes what.
Yeah.
Too. I didn't mind it personally.
It's
me
a heated
personally.
topic.
We can get into that later.
Okay, for realsies. I actually can't even talk about this one yet. We're going to talk about it next week. Die My Love.
Yeah.
If I could talk about it now, I would. That's definitely on my list. That might even be like my favorite movie
Whoa!
of this year. Yeah. That's for
Okay.
sure.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
You're gonna love my discourse.
Yeah?
for
Okay.
Later.
No.
No, it's gonna be good. It's
Okay,
gonna be
cool,
good.
cool,
It's
cool.
gonna be good.
But I'm going to hold back because we're going to talk about it next week.
For sure.
Okay, first real one. Mission Impossible.
Wow.
So, I had never seen any of the Mission Impossibles that I can remember. And then the week before Final Reckoning came out, we all like watched them together. And it was like, had we just moved here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
We
was
had like
the
just
first
moved
week.
here. It was like all the first movies we watched.
That was a cool
Tom
week.
Cruise was my most watched actor of
Same
this
for
year.
me.
Yeah,
Same for
because
me.
of
Beautiful.
that. And I just loved the finale. So I'm going to talk about why. I think that like the series as a whole has some of the best action sequences like in all of action movies cinema. And to like make a franchise over 29 years and every single one hits.
Yes.
Crazy.
And every single one has like favorites.
Yeah.
Like is someone else's favorite. I think that's really hard to do.
And
Yeah.
it won Best Stunt Design
Right.
at Critics' Choice.
Right.
So.
Oh, really?
They did.
Well deserved.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. Let me see.
Had you seen all of the Mission Impossibles before you watched the new one?
I hadn't seen. Yeah, just because we binge watched them together.
No, but before we binge watched them.
Oh no, I hadn't. I don't think I had.
You
seen
don't.
That's
You
so
haven't seen any of
special.
them?
Not that I can remember.
Whoa.
Yeah, 'cause
Do you
it
have
was always,
another
like-
favorite from the series?
I was gonna. My favorite is Rogue Nation.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's a great one.
My dad always quotes like I can neither confirm nor deny. I
So
don't think.
my family quotes that all the
Really?
time. Yeah.
I think I actually did see that one in theaters, but like whenever it came out, I was younger. I don't really remember it.
For sure.
Another thing I like about these movies, and especially the final one, is like it makes me focus on a movie like no other movie. Like, my attention span is shot.
Yeah.
But Mission Impossible, I have to be locked in.
Yeah.
I'm going to be so lost.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, constant information.
Yeah.
And I love that because I love when I can actually turn my brain off and watch a movie. Yeah, it's so campy, but I love it, and I'm glad he didn't die.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't retire and, like, just sitting on a ranch somewhere, because, like, that's not him.
No,
Like, he's
that
still,
is
like,
not Ethan Hunt.
He's still working,
Yeah.
but we don't know how.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was my first one.
Beautiful.
Second is probably one of the most popular answers. It's One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
Also, feel free to chip in. Like, cut me off.
No,
whenever you have
I would
Yeah.
never.
Yeah, so I saw it at the Vista, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So my
So
first
cool.
time there. So I just kind of have, like, a special memory with it, because it was like, wow. I saw
On
this.
VistaVision.
On VistaVision. It's a spectacle movie for sure, but it's like he did it so well that I can let it slide. And like throughout all the chaos, there's still this like emotional through line of like this dad just wants to find his daughter.
Yeah.
And I think all big movies need to be grounded in something like really believable.
Yeah.
And I think that also a lot of action movies like Running Man, like you don't actually believe the relationship that is his guiding light.
Yeah.
In this one, I did.
Yeah.
Totally.
Like,
that's a good
Yeah,
point.
it was also like so funny.
Yeah.
Which I really needed. Yeah, and it's just one of those movies that like I can dream about like being on the crew of it, like how fun that must have been.
Yes.
To go to so many locations and you can just tell like everybody's like on the top of their game.
Yeah.
Because it's like every scene is like a big spectacle moment.
It's like locked in.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
every shot is so well thought out and crafted. You're like, how did this not take like 30 years to shoot?
Right.
Like it's
And
crazy.
then there's like this popular clip the gaffer did an interview, and in like the taekwondo the taekwondo room, they like shot it and then they reshot it because PTA was like, it's not good enough, like we can do better.
Whoa.
Which is like, it's just so cool that it's like,
Yeah.
no, we're giving it our all on this.
Yeah.
Did you see the clip about the hills sequence?
Yeah,
That's so funny.
so cool.
Did you see that?
No.
So you know, like the shot where they're at the chase at the end, and
Yeah.
they're driving, and it's like all the hills going up and down.
Yeah.
So apparently, they did it on like telephoto lenses, and they shot it one time, and they went and they looked at it, and they were like, "This actually looks too good. Like it's too smooth." They were like, "People are gonna think this is fake." So they went back and did it again, and they like loosened some of the screws, so, and
so it's
it
like
shakes
shake-
a little.
Whoa.
Yeah, which is just again also like they were like it's almost like too good.
Right.
They
Yeah.
were like there's like an element missing and they do it.
so cool.
And that shot is so good.
Yeah, you know what that makes me think of? Like, just like their attention to detail is like film no compromise.
Yes. Kodak.
Kodak.
Film no compromise.
And yeah, all of the actors were so good. Like Benicio del Toro, I loved his character, and I
Amazing.
found out that like a lot of his and Bob's interactions were like pretty much improv, like
That's
not scripted.
wonderful.
You have two goats. Like,
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, and I just like watching the actors are so on top of their game. Sean Penn is like crazy, like what a character.
So good.
He's like
He's,
so
like-
uncomfortable to watch him.
after I watched that movie and then I was thinking about doing this and like the whole year, like I don't think I've seen an actor like that locked in
Right.
in a while.
Yeah.
Like he was just on a whole other planet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was like, who is this guy?
He's crazy.
Walk.
I still
scares
think
me.
about when we went to see the John Mulaney taping and Sean Penn was the guest and he had like an absolutely insane energy.
I forgot that
he was
a
there.
guest.
He looked so different then. 'Cause
Was he
really
smoking
bulked up.
cigarettes?
He was
Like, the
chain
whole time.
smoking, and I think they made it like a bit in the show, but I think that he just did that. Like I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like he just like demanded that he
would.
because it was literally about like teens. So there was like
Right.
a girl, like a young girl on stage,
Oh.
and he was just chain smoking the whole time.
I completely forgot that he was
He
there.
like kind of freaked me out. But,
Oh my
like,
God.
it really adds to it.
He's perfect for that character. Yeah, and Chase Infinity was also so good.
Oh my
Like,
God.
what a badass, and like
good.
obviously such like a scary role to step in with all
Yeah.
these like acting veterans and directing veterans, and like she held her own. Lastly, I just finished this, and I would like to thank Em for telling me to watch it. But Train Dreams, if you haven't, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like a slice of life film that reminds you about like the simple things. Yeah, do you have anything to say?
It's a slice of life that is like absolutely devastating
Yeah.
and also the most beautiful thing you'll ever see. Like it feels very similar to Hamnet in that regard where it's like you start it and you're like, this is so beautiful, what's gonna happen? And then bad things happen, but you're like, but it's still beautiful, and like life
Right.
is still hopeful. And it's based on a novella, which I think is really cool. So they actually extended it. But I think the narration is from the book.
Oh, cool.
Don't quote me on that. Could have just made that up. But yeah, that also won Best Cinematography at Critics' Choice. And yeah, it's so gorgeous.
So cool. So like they shot 99% of it with natural light, which like if you know me, that's like my jam. And, like, when I watched it, I was like, this is like, is this a quote? Is this a saying? T for T?
Bar for bar?
Bar for bar?
That's not like...
Tit for tat? I don't know. Anyway.
I think those are different things.
Anyway, I was like, when I think about the movies I want to make, it was like, it's this. It was like the 2x3 or 3x2 aspect ratio, like beautiful natural light in the woods, like just characters you just like connect to, and like the framing throughout it all. I was like, how do you think of so many ways to frame a tree?
I know.
And it's beautiful.
The shot... There's so many shots, but there's like one shot where they've like cut the tree, like they're about to cut it down, so they've got like this slice out, and a guy's like laying sideways in it, and there's two guys like sitting on the side. It's like just, oh my god, I like dream about that shot.
And I read a lot of the cinematography was inspired by like photos of that time.
Yeah.
So it's just so cool.
Sense.
It's like a little like view into what that was like, and there's a lot of cool dissolves in it too. And I realized I really want to try
Dissolves are making a comeback.
I know.
I gotta say, a lot of the movies I watched this year, I feel like I hadn't seen a dissolve in like a contemporary movie in a while. And I was thinking about all the movies this year, and I was like, there's a lot of dissolves this year. Like,
I wonder
it's
if
having
because,
a moment.
Like, I wonder if it's because like film, like dissolves were obviously created like on film, like when that was still the only medium. And I wonder if like because film is coming back, they're like, oh, let's do a film, like a real film dissolve. There's a beautiful one in Train Dreams of like a train at night going by, and then it like dissolves into him during the day, like looking at the train that's not there. It's so cool. And it's so beautiful. They did like a really fast shutter angle, which I thought was kind of interesting. And I also wonder if that was like inspired by the time of like cameras then.
Oh, interesting.
But everything was like super, super crisp, which I also think aided to like the cinematography, because you can see everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, the texture is so good. Yeah. And in our world that is so intense, it's like nice to watch a movie that like tells you to slow down and like appreciate what you have. I think that was all I had for that. Yeah. Okay. So my honorable mentions of this year. Number 1, if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. The Fall. Have you guys seen it?
I haven't seen The Fall.
I love that film.
Okay.
I really want to watch it.
Let's watch it like ASAP.
Yeah.
Ryan and I don't know. It was just us one night, and then we were like, let's just watch a movie. And then I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and it's literally like the most beautiful movie I've ever seen.
I've heard
and
it's
I
just
can
like
say that confidently.
life changing.
Yeah.
The scope and scale is like astronomical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe I hadn't heard it before.
Right. Well,
And it seems like such a big deal.
Right.
Like,
The story of like the director who made it is actually like tragic. Like he spent all of this money, all of his money on this film, and then like it didn't really go too far, which is crazy because you watch it and you're like, oh my god, like. In my mind, it's like Lawrence of Arabia, The Fall. Like, like the scope of it when it's like, it's just so insane. That's also, Lee Pace. Lee Pace, that's all I have to say.
you know about Lee Pace?
Lee Pace Revolution.
I had a Lee Pace phase.
You know what I saw about Lee Pace?
What?
Because you know how you watch Pushing Daisies?
Yeah.
They're making another season.
Stop!
Yeah.
No.
I was on Twitter and I saw it's like coming out in 2027, and I was like, Kimmy has to know the Lee Pace Renaissance.
Pushing Daisies. Dude, after this, I watched Pushing Daisies in 1 week, and then he's also in Foundation. Finished that in like 2 weeks. Wait, it says no official confirmation.
On IMDb.
Wait, it's happening.
On IMDb, apparently.
Oh my god.
It says season 3, 2027.
Thank you for enlightening
God.
me. Dude. Anyway, he kills it, and the little girl in that film, so adorable.
Yeah.
And she does such a good job. Like, she wasn't an actress. And oh my god. Like, you can't take your eyes off of her. Next, The French Connection. One of those movies that, like, I would always just, like, see on Letterboxd as, like, an iconic movie, and I was like, meh. another day.
Yeah.
And it pains me to think about how many movies I probably do that with that are actually like,
That's why I
really
haven't
good.
seen it, because it's like one of those things where it's like, I know I should watch this. I'll get around to it.
Right. And then for one day, you're just like in a mood and you're like, yeah, okay, I'm going to watch French Connection. It's so good.
Okay.
It is so good. It's like kind of like the movie that created like chase sequences and like
No way.
action scenes and things. And most of it is like walking, but it's like, oh my God, he's going to get him. And they're just walking around New York. It's so good. It's also shot beautifully. Iconic. Oh, thank you very much, ma'am. Lastly, Sing Sing. This movie.
So
Feel free to chime in.
So good.
This movie tore
Life-changing.
me apart.
Yeah.
It tore me apart. Oh my God.
That's like one of those movies where, I mean, it's about art itself, so obviously that helps, but it's one of those movies where you're like, dude, anything is possible.
Yeah.
Like life is so beautiful. Like art can achieve anything.
Yeah.
Like it's just so good.
We saw it in theaters, and like I was like getting into the movie, and then at one point I just started crying out of nowhere, and I was like, I don't even know what's hitting me.
Yeah.
But like, what a powerful movie where it's just like, it's so internal emotion. Like you're like, I don't know why this is so beautiful, but like it just is, and like I feel hopeful, and I also feel like despair, and like incredible performances.
Yeah.
Very important movie, and
Made for super cheap.
right.
Everyone on set got paid the same. So like it's like I
That's
think
so cool.
it was either made for only 2 or 4 million, and it's because everyone got paid the same.
That's
which is like really interesting.
Yeah.
Because that's not the case for
And I can just tell like there was no egos on set.
No,
Like, it was like we're
no,
here to
no,
like
no.
say something, not to like I
Yeah.
don't know, make a spectacle of it. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. Especially movies that I know were low budget and impact me so much, and like that's my lane. Like
Yeah.
and nobody needs like $100 million to tell a powerful story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's beautiful.
That was me. Thank you for listening.
That was great. Miss M.
Okay. I tried really hard to rank these, and
Dude,
I
it's
have 10.
impossible. It's impossible.
I did this just this morning, so this is also entirely like based on the whims and fancies of the day. Like, I think if I thought about this again tomorrow, the order could change.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the order as it stands.
Okay.
You're cheating.
I'm sorry. Well, look, I'm just so
Whims.
curious.
Number one, I think, is Hamnet.
I
I went back and forth on this. I was like, is it my number one? But it just is so gorge, and I cried so much, which is not like a high bar for me, but like, I don't know. I felt like so transported by that film, and just because I was just looking at the critics' choice, but Jessie Buckley won for that, and I hope she gets
so deserved.
like
Oh my God.
way more. You know?
I'm like a lot of films were so uniquely shot this year, but I loved Hamnet. I mean, it's a beautiful film, no matter what, but for the cinematography, bit of a spoiler, when the scene when the little boy is like looking at the camera, and you realize, because up until that point, there's like a lot of weird shots. Not weird, like they're all well crafted, but they're kind of like from high and really wide angle. And you're like, and while you're watching the first half, you're like, oh, that's a really interesting choice. Like, I like where this is going. And then it's revealed that that's like death, or like the form of life kind of looking over all the characters. And for the rest of the movie, I was just like, every time it kind of went back to that type of framing, I was like, oh my God, like that's such a cool way to include life and death itself. Like, it was just such a cool motif to do it. Like, I was just so struck by that.
Yeah, the cinematography was so good, and the performances were so good. Like, that little boy is like,
Oh, dude, Oscar winner, future
like,
Oscar winner, bro.
literal, yes, they
Like,
won an Oscar for this role.
yeah.
And I know that this clip has gone around the internet, and like we talked about this, but like Chloe Zhao was talking about filming like the Shakespeare monologue parts, and how she was like, I still don't really fully understand Shakespeare, like just like the language of it. So she was like, when I'm watching like Paul Mescal or someone like reciting these monologues, she's like, I know if it's a good performance based on my physical reaction to it. And I love that like this film does explore like the kind of like how language can be almost like transcendent and how like eternal that is, and especially with someone like Shakespeare who like, you know, exists so much in our day-to-day life. But I just thought that was really beautiful to think about directing as just like your body's emotional response to a performance, and less so like the exact words being said, you know. Something just I hadn't really thought about before.
Very cool.
Yeah, when I was watching that scene, I was like, okay, Shakespeare needs to like lock into the words.
Yeah.
And then I would get lost every once in a while.
Yeah.
And then eventually I just like gave up, and I was like, just like watch and like just let your brain go.
And especially just watching Jessie Buckley's reaction to it.
yeah.
She really carries you through that. You're like,
I know.
you're like, whoa.
I know.
But
Yeah.
I think honestly that's how Shakespeare is meant to be experienced, is not by like analyzing. It's not like, it's obviously it's the actor's job to analyze the language and the you know, what's the meter and all that stuff. But as the audience to just like sit there and take it in and not like nitpick as you're going. And I don't know, I think like the way that why Shakespeare is so eternal is because like you don't need to know the language to know the emotion behind it.
Totally.
Anyway, so that's Hamnet. Number 2, sentimental value.
Oh, so good.
Again,
Fire.
these are all
Fire.
like on the
Fire.
same level in my mind. I just love what that film said about like family and filmmaking and like telling honest stories. I'll go through these quick because I don't have much to say besides my ranking. Number 3 is A Secret Agent. I loved that film, and also because I got to see the director in person. And just like hearing him talk about it, and I don't know, I just had like a weirdly emotional experience with that film, and like with the idea of like, especially like, have you guys seen it? Oh, with the way that it ends, I was thinking a lot about like, as I get older, I think more and more that I look like my parents, and like how I think that's kind of a beautiful thing because I also get to know their history and like the fact that I'm carrying on faces who have raised me. And then with the ending of that film, thinking about how like, I don't know, well, I don't want to spoil it for you.
You can spoil it, it's okay.
No, you have to watch it.
Okay.
But just thinking about like the role that parents play in your life and like the history and how that shapes you as a person, even when you don't really know it.
I'm very struck by the structure of that film. It reminded me weirdly of Pulp Fiction, like the way that movie is structured, where it's like you kind of seemingly randomly meet a bunch of characters and then it just cuts and you're like, how does this relate to each other? And you kind of don't know where it's going until like you're at the last act and you're like, whoa, that was that because of that and that. And I just loved, like, again, Dissolves, like, it has like a 60s style editing to it, even though it has darker subject matters. Like it was just like, again, just like, I think I was just so struck by the editing this year, and like that especially stood out to me of like, this is so unique and so like different. I don't know, I just really enjoyed that part of it.
Yeah, you're right too, and like the way that information is revealed. Like I think I love films that don't tell you anything, they just like kind of go like from one thing to the next, which I know is a lot of filmmaking, but I feel like today there's
but
such
it's like,
a trend
it's great
of,
like showing
being
not telling.
obvious. Yes, exactly. Yeah, and it really was, you're going through it and you're thinking like, oh, how are these people connected to these people? And then like you're putting in some actual work into it, which I think made me more invested in the experience.
Totally.
My number 4 is One Battle After Another. I really like that film. I second everything that Kimmy said about it. It's just really good. Performances were great. Directing was phenomenal. Cinematography, amazing.
That scene when he falls off the roof.
Oh my god. I still don't understand how they did
I don't know
that.
how they did that either.
I don't know.
You can just so clearly see him when he falls.
Just
And it doesn't cut.
No,
And it
he see
doesn't-
me. Oh my god.
Like, I mean, there must be a hidden wire, but like, it doesn't cut. And I don't know when he take the wire off, like, because it just
keeps going.
And you clearly
so
see his
funny.
face. So it
I don't
can't be a
understand it
stunt
at
person.
all.
Yeah,
It's so good.
Yeah, again, like talking about like scale and scope. Like, I know it's not. I don't know. It kind of is like almost like a simple story, but like there is so much to it that it feels like kind of mythical. But yeah, like what you were saying, there's like this like heart in the center of it about like a father-daughter relationship, and I love that. My number 5 is Train Dreams. I also second everything Kimmy said about it. I also
watch it,
cried
bro.
like the whole way through that film. I love trees so much, and I think this is probably one of my number one tree films of all time.
That's the letterbox list you gotta make.
Oh
Tree
my God.
movies.
I watched a lot of films this year having to do with trees, and this film,
That's high
this
up.
takes the cake.
Damn.
Yeah, and the performances and just like, oh my God, so moving. It makes you want to like move into the middle of nowhere
Right?
and live among trees.
You're like, it was this simple.
Yeah.
And wait, what's his name? The older guy who's in so much
Oh,
stuff.
William H. Macy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Love
so good
that
in it.
actor.
He's perfect casting.
Yeah.
Like his cloudy blue eyes and like you
Yeah.
have wisdom.
know.
That was so good.
I love, like, I don't think I am afraid to age, but this film made me very unafraid to grow old.
Yeah, interesting. That's
which I
true.
My number 6 was Sinners. It's a lot lower on the list
good.
than I thought it would be at the beginning of the year, but I also haven't seen it since the beginning of the year, so
I was thinking I really want to rewatch it.
Yeah.
For the Oscars, I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't get nominated for Best Picture. It better. But usually when the Best Picture nominations come out, they come back in theaters.
it will.
So,
it's going
okay.
to come back.
So I really want to rewatch it because I
Yeah.
hadn't seen it since it came out. And same
Yeah.
thing, I was like, I felt like this would be a
I
little
know,
higher.
I know. But yeah, it happened so long ago.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I wonder like if it came out now if we'd be like, oh, it's like better than one battle after
Yeah.
another. It's just
I
like
know, that's
how
true.
soon ago you watched it.
Yeah, I know a lot of these ones are newer than others.
Yeah.
My number 7 is The Ugly Stepsister.
way.
I
So
love
good.
that film.
I freaking love The Ugly
That
Stepsister.
like really stuck with me.
So good.
That's like perfect scores in my
Fuego.
mind.
Fuego.
Wait, say more. I don't
Have you
think I
seen
got
it?
through that movie.
Oh no,
You didn't. You
I
didn't.
had to go.
It's really
Yeah.
nasty.
I had to leave.
It's really gross.
It's really nasty.
the like
yeah.
tapeworm stuff. I don't like things coming out of mouths in like a
No.
gross way, and not like freaked me out, but amazing.
So
And
good.
I also loved not to like, I don't know, put anyone on blast, but like I loved hearing Nick's reaction during that film. It's just so funny. It like so accurately portrays the impact of like societal pressures that women face to
Yeah.
like look a certain way.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
watching that movie with guys is really
It's so
funny because they're
funny.
just like, man, like I knew you guys go through this, but like,
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was
I
bad.
didn't know it was that bad. Yeah.
It's like, it was pretty bad.
I just like, I don't know. Yeah, it's very much not an original story, but it's like told in such a fresh and original way.
Yeah.
I love redeeming seemingly unredeemable characters too.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just loved it.
Good, interesting, amazing,
And then I have No Other Choice.
banger.
That's also a lot lower than I maybe thought it would be, but I don't know. I didn't connect to that one as emotionally, but it was like just like so well crafted on all fronts.
It's so unique.
It's so unique.
It's so like the style of it is just like I don't even know how you think of that.
I know.
Like it's so well shot. Another plant movie. There's a lot of plants
There's a lot of
in that
plants in
movie.
that.
That's a big
plants
plant
play
movie.
a really unique role in that film.
I was telling Kimmy though, I have the same problem with it as I do with Begonia, where love Begonia, great movies. I, however, am just not in the nihilistic mood for this past year, and I love No Other Choice. And the message at the end is so strong, and it's like very cathartic. Like the way it gets there, it makes you think. Same with Begonia, the way it gets there, it's so well crafted. You're like, wow, this is a great movie. They should win an Oscar. But they're not that high on my list because I was like, I think I just need some hopium this year.
yeah,
It's
that's
just
fair.
It's a tough year. Like
Yeah, and I
It
think
was a tough year.
being unemployed while watching No Other Choice is like maybe not a good experience.
like,
but I think that's
yeah.
why I did connect with it, because I was like, not that I would kill people to get a job, but like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I was like,
But it's like, that's what it
feel the
feels,
desperation.
yeah.
Yeah. Especially trying to get a job like in the film industry. I'm like,
Oh my God.
maybe I should like go down that road. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
that's how it feels like.
Okay, number 9, Weapons.
Fire.
I really liked it, and it's also stuck with me a lot.
Fire. You know, she won.
She won
the Critics'
Best
Choice.
Supporting.
Yes.
Yeah. What's her
Which
name?
was
Amy
so
Matthews?
surprising.
She's phenomenal. But
She's
yeah.
so not
Yeah.
that her performance wasn't good, so her winning was surprising in that like it's just very rare
Yes,
for
her.
horror performances
Yeah.
to win. And that was like probably one of the most like I don't want to say campy as in like diminishing, but just out there
It's
kind
really
of
out
performances.
The
And
very
she-
controversial gunshot.
Yes.
is really
Oh,
out there.
and she won. And
Yeah.
it was
That's
just like
cool.
it was so cool to see that. I was like, whoa, like people like it.
I
Like,
know.
people like getting freaky.
I mean, like what we were talking about with like Get Out kind of inspiring like a new generation of horror. Like I think a lot of this is due to that.
For
you know,
sure.
like I feel like back in the day, if Weapons came out like years ago,
Yeah.
I think it probably wouldn't have gotten so much buzz. It
Yeah.
would just be like a cult classic, but not
Totally.
like critically acclaimed. But I love that it's critically acclaimed.
So good.
And then my last one was Resurrection.
Really want to see that.
I added this also very last minute. It's amazing. Another film where like the scale of it is so crazy. It's told in like almost like vignettes of different stories, and each
Ooh.
one is so
I'm so mad I
amazing.
missed it in theaters.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely like a theater experience, but it didn't get a very wide release. Like I think it was just the Lumleys that did it. But the last vignette is told through a one shot, and I think there's hidden
really
cuts,
cool.
but like it's so, and like color is so well thought out, and like symbolism and the visual storytelling. Oh my god, I like can't recommend it enough. It's like, especially as someone who loves film, I think that it like really connects to you because it feels like a love letter to filmmaking and like all
That's
that like
cool.
films can do for you. I don't know, I just loved it.
Love it. Cool.
So
You
those
have
are my top
some
ones.
honorable
I have
mentions?
honorable mentions. I don't have to say all of these,
Say them.
or I can just
You-
go
you
fast.
can just
Let's
rapid
go fast.
fire.
Say them all.
Honorable mentions: Kiss of the Spider Woman,
Go watch it.
amazing. Die My Love,
So good.
Unfortunately, only an honorable mention.
Thumbs up.
Not Resurrection. 28 Years Later. I really like that film. Superman.
Yeah.
Hopium.
Hopium.
To the max. Begonia.
So good.
Frankenstein. Didn't make the list, but I still love her.
Yeah.
100 Nights of Hero.
Yeah.
She's like so bad,
She's
but
so
she's
cute.
also like so cute.
Costumes, fucking 8.
Fucking
like,
8, yeah.
The
And
birds,
It's, like,
it's so good.
it's not a very expensive film, but you can kind of tell. But like, it's just so cute, and like, it's such an original story.
Yeah.
And I just loved it. And Tron Ares. I will never.
How is this not your number
Never.
one?
Shut up. That's true. I rewrite everything. Tron Ares, number one film of 2025. I absolutely understand the Jared Leto hate, and I don't like it because of him. I just think visually amazing.
think it's a banger.
The story, yeah, not great. The performances, you know, but the soundtrack, I mean, 9 Inch Nails. Come on.
So
Seeing that in 3D IMAX was life-changing. I'm sorry, I just love that film.
I'm happy for you.
Did you guys see it?
No.
Okay,
But I'm glad someone enjoyed it.
on January 7th, it's gonna be on Disney, so we all want to group
I'll
watch it with you.
watch,
I will watch it with you.
Okay, lovely.
And then you have some first
favorite
watch.
first watches? Okay, I'll also go through these fast. Scrapper, only just watched it this year, but that's my top 4. Petite Maman, that was really good. You Were Never Really Here, which we'll talk about next week. The original Tron, if you like Tron Legacy, watch the original Tron and then look up how they did it. It's really
yeah.
fucking cool.
Okay.
That's crazy.
To Live and Die in LA. Really like that. Prisoners.
So good.
And there's these 2 short films that I kind of just officially watched this year. One's called Raise and one's called Majorette. I love them. Go watch. Actually, they're not available yet. Please, film festivals, let them in, and then we can screen them
I'm
online.
done.
If you want to see it,
Dude. That was like Lumpy Space Princess. What? She took hold of you.
it sounded like Kermit.
I've never heard that come out of you before. Oh my god, are you
I
okay?
have to clear my throat.
Keep this in. Keep this in.
If you want to see it, you gotta send some angry letters to some film festivals
Yeah, you
to
do.
let us in.
Or maybe possibly there's like a friends and family link going
Yeah,
around.
maybe.
If you
Just let us know.
Curious.
I feel like I sounded like Miss Piggy. Oh my god. I could never replicate that my whole life.
That was really beautiful. Okay, There Will Be Blood.
Yes.
Amazing.
Good movie.
Queen of the Damned. Really campy. I just love vampires. Akasha is like phenomenal. And Memories of Murder.
I watched that this year for the first time too.
Memories of Murder. So
So good. That was amazing.
That's a beautiful list.
Okay, that's my list.
Okay. Luckily, there's a lot of overlap.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, I think we've seen a lot of stuff.
Okay. Number 1. Also, One Battle After Another.
Wow.
I just it got me with the American Girl needle drop at the end,
That really got you.
and I was sobbing, and yeah, My number 2 is actually 28 Years Later.
Wow.
I think it's that high because, well, obviously you guys know I love horror, and it's a great horror movie, but I was just taken aback by the filmmaking. Like,
Yeah.
it is so cool. I love like the do.
Yes.
Like, sorry for listeners, but I'm doing the thing that it does in the movie. Go watch it; it will make sense.
And look up after you watch it. Look up the also behind the scenes photos of like the iPhone
It's crazy.
rigs.
It's
so
really
cool.
I was really like iffy about it being shot on iPhone.
Yeah.
But then I was like, well, the first one was shot on basically
On
like
digital.
on a digital, and it was like one of, and it looks the way it does because of it, and it's part of the style, and I think it made me appreciate this, that it's like, oh, it's just part of the style, like it's like supposed to be kind of like scrappy and
And like it was shot on iPhone, but like they also had like a ton of like
Yeah,
adapters and like
I hate when it's like shot on iPhone.
lenses on
Like,
it.
please, you also had like a full post house that can make it look so
And they
beautiful.
had like 10
Cool.
iPhones with crazy rigs. So
Yeah.
like, you know.
I was listening to the podcast with the DP of it, and he was talking about how the next one he's not DPing it, and they're just shooting it on like the Alexa 35 or something. And he was like, "Yeah, I don't really know why like they made me do all this if they're just gonna end the series with an Alexa 35." And I was like, "I'm sorry, bro.
But
That's
it's
a
Thank you
bummer.
for your service."
It kind of follows like the 28 Days Later, how that was like on like the cutting edge of like digital, you know,
Yeah.
like shooting on really early digital cameras, and then like weeks and then months, like those
It
are
was
just
week.
like
Weeks was just like regular. Oh shit. Weeks was just regular, and then there's not a month.
what's the third one?
It's just 28 years later.
yeah.
Oh, I thought there were 3 that came out.
No, just 2.
Wow, I guess I missed it. But it's kind of like that where it's like cutting edge and then just like it's film, and then it's like cutting edge. But hopefully Bone Temple is not. Just
I'm really
that
excited
much.
for Bone Temple.
I can't believe how fast they filmed it.
I
They
think they
filmed
might
it
have done
back to
it.
back,
I think
but-
they might have done it pretty back to
That's
back.
right. Need to go.
I like really loved the color in it too. It was like so naturalistic, but also icky.
Yeah.
I really liked all the performances in it. Like I just like everyone was so weird yet earnest in their performances, and that kid again, really good child actor performances.
what's happening?
Ray Fiennes I loved, and I'm excited for more of him in the Bone Temple.
Yeah.
It just struck me, so that's why it's high. Third is The Ugly Stepsister. I think I think there's just something about her desperation in this movie that I just can't forget about. Like that main actress, she just has this. She just carries herself with that desperation throughout the film. That is just so powerful to me, and I just like. I love the mashing of aesthetics of like pretty princess fairy, they're ballet dancers, and then like blood chopping the heel off. Like that shit is awesome to me.
Yeah.
I
That's
fucking
such
love
a
that
Kate
shit.
film too.
Dude, I just like
it is such a Kate film.
it's so magical and it's beautiful. Number 4 is Bring Her Back.
I gotta see that.
This is by the same boys who did Talk to Me. This is their second film. I love the way this was shot. Kimmy, you know how much I love shallow depth?
Yes.
The shallow depth in this is gorgeous. I love this trend that these directors do, like connecting their horror to kind of like the internet, because they're YouTubers. They were YouTubers, and then they made Talk to Me in this, and like it's just like, I think it's like only people their age and younger could have thought of this movie. And Sally Hawkins delivers the best performance of the year, and of course she's getting no credit for it. I also liked it. It's not particularly scary to me. It's just disturbing. But it's mindfully disturbing. If that makes sense. Kind of like The Ugly Stepsister. It's mindfully disturbing.
makes
Like
you think.
it's not just for nothing to me. Like I think it's about a lot of things, and it's great. Number 5 is Sinners. Because of course. Number 6, Sentimental Value. Amazing. Number 7, this was a sneak. Sorry, Baby.
Oh, I have to see that too.
I haven't seen it.
It's so it's so funny, because I was like, I didn't expect it to be as high as it ended up being, because I think it's surrounded by all these films that are like much bigger budget, much bigger scale, a lot of famous actors in it, and Sorry Baby is so minimalistic. There's not a lot of actors. It's shot so simply. It's shot very simply, but it's just like the the writing is so good.
It's one of
And,
those I'm procrastinating because I know we were just talking about this.
Yeah.
We procrastinate watching movies because we're gonna get emotional.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's why you
I
watch
procrastinated
movies.
this whole year.
Yeah.
Not watching it because I knew I was gonna
I've
get
almost
emotional.
watched it so many times that I'm like, comedy.
I'm not ready.
I'll
But
watch it soon.
it really was just so fantastic. And I
Yeah.
think like for being our age, I think it hits us in a way that other films
Yeah.
wouldn't. Number 8 was It Was Just an Accident.
I also need to see that.
This was just like I'm always skeptical about what wins Palme d'Or because I think sometimes I'm like like I feel that way about Anora. Anora's great, but I was like
Yeah.
I think other films did better. This was like I was watching this and I was like, no, I get it. Like this, the way it was made, go look it up. Insane. I can't imagine being under the pressure that this filmmaker was under and still having, I think, the best cast of the year. Such great writing, such good performances. I watched it with my mom. We were just like, we didn't really know that much about it, and then we were just struck by it. And it just lingers really hard. Number 9, Weapons. I love Zach Cregger. I love the structure of it. I know people say they got tired of the structure, and I totally understand. I really liked it. I thought it was great. Number 10 is Blue Moon. I love Blue Moon. That was another one where it's so simple. It's just a lot of talking. And then kind of halfway through it, I'm like, I think I'm a little bored, but I think this is also like the best thing ever. And then afterwards, I can't stop thinking about it. Ethan Hawke, I think, really deserves it. Timothée Chalamet is great. I'm so glad he got critics for Marty Supreme because he is really good in that. But I think Ethan Hawke really... you watch that movie and you're like, dude, how does he not have 20 Oscars? For the rest of my list, I'll just run through them. 11, Rental Family. Feel good. Go watch it. It'll make you cry. It'll make you so happy. Brendan Fraser, you're my god. Also, shots... It's so pretty the way they shoot Japan. No Other Choice. So good. Hamnet. Super good. 14 is Wake Up Dead Man.
Yeah.
Just... I love
Great film.
the sun in it. Like the way it...
Yes.
It goes through the rooms and
God.
it goes out of the rooms.
The scene in
and
the church when it's like Daniel Craig and Josh O'Connor talking about religion in their lives and the sun comes in and out in like a meaningful way. Oh my god.
I think like
I need to watch it.
It's really popular nowadays to make movies about religion and it's so and I'm an atheist, so like I really like a strict atheist approach. And this movie definitely has that, but I still think it's very mindful about why religions can be so positive. So I really liked it. 15 is Die My Love. We'll talk about it. 16 is Superman. Hopium in an injection. I can watch that movie 30,000 times.
Yep.
It's just so honest and
It's gonna
earnest.
be like my new comfort movie.
I love it. It's so good. 17, Avatar.
Oh, I haven't seen
Avatar
that.
3. It's a spectacle. There's Dami mommies. Like, I do not care about the plot that much. You couldn't get me to care about Spider. But damn, you're just watching it and you're like, dude, this is hype. I get it. I don't know what's happening. I get it. I love it. Number 18 was the Chainsaw Man movie.
Oh.
The series is really good, and this movie just, oh my god. The animation is phenomenal, and it's so good. The villain was really good. The story was really good. Number 19, K-pop Demon Hunters took the world by storm.
Really did.
And also just a great movie.
And also won Best Animated Feature.
As it should. I think it's just fantastic. 20, Kiss the Spider-Woman. Kiss the Spider-Woman. Colors amazing. I love it. Performances amazing.
Oh my god,
20
Diego Luna.
So great performance by Jennifer Lopez. I can't lie.
Shocking. I was
She
shook.
ate the house boots
I
down.
really did. Body tea too. Like, oh my god.
And then my 21, my most honorable mention is Dangerous Animals.
Oh,
Go watch Dangerous Animals. Let me break it down for you. Jai Courtney's a serial killer. There's like this dumb woman that you're like, oh my god, I don't care about. But Jai Courtney is so good. He talks about clownfish like 10 different times. And every time you're like, this is just getting more compelling. Go watch it. Some fave first watches. I watched the entire Final Destination series because I had never seen it in Final Destination Bloodlines. And that series is a mess, but I love it every time. I watched a movie called The Order that came out in 2024. And it's about Jude Law and Nicholas Hoult as well. And it's about white supremacists, and it's so good, and it makes you think, and it was such a sleeper from 2024, and I hadn't seen it till 2025. Coherence, I loved that movie.
Amazing movie.
I that really introduced me to how powerful like really really low budgets can be, and especially as like new indie filmmakers, it's just so good, and I can't stop thinking about it, and I just really appreciate it. Go watch it, it's really good. And then I have to mention Better Man, my love, my diamond. Better Man is so good. Like, I get it, it's a CGI monkey, and when you watch it, you're like, I'm not gonna buy into this is stupid. And then you're crying, and you know every song, and Rock DJ is just the best song ever created.
Good. How many times have you seen it?
Like 4. And I watched it because I kept wanting to show it to people.
Right.
And then Megan's here, so I get to show it to her now.
Has she not seen it?
She had not seen it because we watched watched Rocket Man together, and I was like, Megan, when you get here,
like in the place where you first watched it.
Or that's freaky.
But like 4th time.
That's so freaky.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I can't think about it. Anyway.
You gotta go watch Better Man. It doesn't matter if you don't know who Robbie Williams is. You'll get to know him, and you'll fall in love. Okay.
Was he on like your? Do you do Spotify rap?
He was number 6, bro.
No, he was
Rock DJ was number 6.
That's so.
I was like,
few more times.
I was like, how is this not number 1? I felt like I listened to that all the time.
Funny.
Wait,
It's
what
so
was your
good.
number 1?
It was a K-pop song. Okay. I'm trying to remember the name. I can't even remember. See, Rock DJ just stands out.
Took over.
All right, that was beautiful. Lots of movies this year.
Lots of movies.
Do we want to do some most anticipated?
Yeah. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Oh,
Come back around.
can I do my discourse first? Because it deals with 2025 films.
That's right.
And then we can look to the future.
That's right. Em has some
Okay,
discourse.
You have discourse.
This is not original discourse. I actually took this from someone on Instagram. Wait, I'm gonna find her name because I want to give credit where credit is due. Okay.
Yay.
It's by this person on Instagram. Her name's Hannah. Her handle is Hannah Zook. And I actually don't really know who she is or what she does. But she's, I think, like in the industry somehow. And basically, she was talking about how, especially with like the Critics' Choice, like all the nominations, and we can kind of guess as to what like the Oscar nominations are going to be, how it's kind of interesting. We have these films like Die My Love, If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, and The Testament of Anne Lee.
Is this about difficult women?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, that's a whole other conversation. But these are like female-led films, and everyone's like, oh my god, the performances in this are truly incredible.
Yeah.
And they're all
they are.
like nominated, and like there's so much buzz around them being nominated as like, you know, like lead actresses in a film. And none of those films are nominated for Best Picture. And basically what she was saying is that women's stories are only important in the conversation of women's stories. And that when it comes to Best Picture, you get like 1 or 2 films
You
that
get
are
like
really,
the
like, centered
checkbox,
on women.
like the
right.
this is the feminist film.
Like,
We can move
Hamlet,
on.
like, and Jessie Buckley really leads that one.
Yeah.
And I mean, like One Battle is like an ensemble, and there's a lot of like powerful women in that. Even though isn't Leonardo like leading man? Which I don't think.
Oh, I can't remember if they're putting it.
I think they're putting him as leading man, which I don't believe he should be nominated as leading man because I don't think he leads that film.
No.
TBH. But
supporting
anyway,
at least.
supporting for sure. I just thought it was really interesting, and I wanted to hear your guys' take on this too because I know Best Picture is nominated for different reasons, but when you have such a strong performance, like it's almost like how can you not have that as Best Picture too?
Yeah.
So.
I think like so much of best picture is like the cultural impact, and so many female-led films this year had a huge cultural impact, and they're probably still not going to get nominated. No. I agree. Like it is weird. Like Die My Love was like amazing,
Not
and
even
like
in talks for Best Picture.
right, and yeah, that's really surprising. And I wonder if it was like,
Well,
I don't even think a man could lead a film talking about that.
I read something that the reason why Rose Byrne, Jennifer Lawrence, and Amanda Seyfried aren't even really being considered for best or for lead actress, which is crazy because all 3 of them are so good.
I thought Rose Byrne was.
Oh, maybe she was.
Maybe she was.
But I don't think Amanda Seyfried was, which is crazy. I watched Testament of Anne Lee yesterday, and that's definitely somewhere on my list now. So good. But I read an opinion piece that was like, I think a lot of people in Hollywood have difficulty with women who are difficult, like in their movies, like who are going against the grain, who are like unlikable. Like this is a lot of discourse surrounding Pluribus right now, that Carol is like an unlikable character, but it's like that doesn't mean her performance is bad.
Yeah.
In fact, it's so good that she is unlikable, or like
It's like freaking, oh my god. What is Walter White wife? Skylar.
Yeah.
Skylar.
Yeah.
She is so unlikable, but she
Yeah.
does such a great
yeah,
job
but
at
people
it.
like hate on her
Right.
so much,
Right.
And so it's like a lot of people think that like the reason why these movies aren't getting traction is because like Jessie Buckley, like totally deserving, like I honestly do think she'll win the Oscar, and very deservingly, but it's like she's such a sympathetic character, whereas like Jennifer Lawrence, I can so imagine a lot of people watching that and being like,
she's annoying.
like what, how am I supposed to relate to her? Like same thing with Testament of Anne Lee, like Amanda Seyfried's character, you're kind of like she's like, she definitely has certain viewpoints and you can kind of see where they're from, but she's very strong-willed, and like I can definitely see a lot of people being like, I don't really like care about her, so like, or like sympathize with her. And I'm not saying I didn't, I definitely did, but like I don't know, I can definitely see why these movies are being left out, because it's like these women are difficult, you know,
and
like
I think this is like nothing new, but like men get to be unlikable in films all the time.
Well, Marty
and we
Supreme, Timothy Chalamet, his character's very unlikable in that movie,
and it's seen as like endearing or
Yes.
like almost inspiring.
And he said part of
which
his
is kind
speech
creepy.
too was like, you know, like he said something along the lines of like, you know, this isn't a character you would always root for or something like that. But it's like, I don't know, when he says it, it's like, wow, that's so honorable, like that you did that. And then it's like, I feel like when
a woman does that,
when women play unlikable characters, it's
you hate
like
them.
it's like, I bet she's a bitch in real life.
Yes,
too.
exactly.
Like,
Yes.
I bet that this isn't acting. This is coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, dude,
I know.
what a shit thing to say. Like,
Yeah, because I think too, like the film industry still has such a hard time like writing female characters in an unlikable way, and like letting them be like strong characters, like not just like, I don't know, being like a perfect character because they're a woman and people are like afraid to like ruffle feathers. But I don't know. Yeah, I think that's like really interesting that they're so difficult, you know, and they're complex.
Another thing about all these films too is like women are allowed to be difficult if they're sexy as well. And a lot of these movies, they're not like they're not like, I mean, all these women are gorgeous, but they're not like inherently sexualized. Like it's about these movies are about them suffering and about them going through all these emotions. And I feel like if a woman's difficult, but she's like a femme fatale difficult, you know, then it's like, wow, what a great performance.
Because there's like
she's so layered. Like,
because there is like a sexual appeal to that that people are like, well, I'm connecting to that part.
It forgives it.
Right.
Yeah.
I can lust after her even if I don't like her.
Right.
But it's like they don't appeal to like the patriarchy at all. It's like,
but I don't get it.
Yeah.
I love Jennifer Lawrence.
I know.
She's so good. That's all I'm thinking about right now.
I can't wait for you guys to
so
watch
good.
Testament of Anne Lee.
I'm really excited for that.
That was
really
just
good.
like, it was so cathartic to watch as a woman. It was like,
Those movies,
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I can't wait to talk about Lynn Ramsey. 'Cause
I
a lot of her movies are like about that, but
so
the
good.
movie ends and you're just like, fuck, like,
Yeah.
and then that's it. Like, there's no better feeling.
She has a lot of
after that.
difficult women as well.
She does.
Yeah. And
Oh my god, Marvin Collar.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Love
still have
that.
to watch that. Oh god,
It's really good.
I'll watch that soon.
You got this.
All right, well, let's end with some of our most anticipated.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can start us off. I have a few here that I'm pretty excited about. 28 Years Later, Bone Temple, of course. Wuthering Heights.
Yes.
I really...
Nervous and excited.
I'm curious to see if the quote theory
Yeah.
is true. Look that up.
What's the
quote theory? So, a lot of people aren't excited about Wuthering Heights because it just kind of looks like another bastardization of the book. Because in the book, Jacob Elordi's character is black, and it's much
And
more
they're also
about
a lot younger.
yeah, they're like, and it's much more about that, and like obviously like they're still in love with each other, but there's so many more layers,
And it's a lot more toxic, and you're like, this relationship is really awful in the book.
Whereas the trailers are like,
It's
sexy
very, like,
bodice ripping,
right,
like
right.
which I'm excited for that part.
Yeah.
Like I love a good old bodice ripping, you know. But the quote theory is that like the reason why the title is always in quotes is people think Margot Robbie's character is like a woman in the like now who's reading the book and is interpreting it, and then that's the story she imagines.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know if it's true because obviously the movie's not out yet.
Yeah.
But that would be really interesting.
That's cool. I think that's like, unfortunately, like a hard sell.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if that's true. But
Yeah.
maybe.
It'd be really
That's cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been grappling a lot with like whether or not I'm nervous or excited because I like am a fan of the book and I'm like, well, I don't want to see the book portrayed this way. But I know that Emerald Fennell has a quote where she was like, I want to capture, like when she read Wuthering Heights, she was so obsessed with it. And she's like, I want to capture the feeling I had when I read it. And
It's interesting.
I think like Frankenstein is so popular because it just came out. But it's not a literal adaptation of the book. There's a lot of liberties being taken by Guillermo del Toro, and it works. You know,
Yeah.
it's like capturing the feeling of the story. And
Yeah.
I think adaptation is there not to like recreate like word for word, but to take a new approach. And
Yeah.
so I think, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it's received as well, whether or not people are with it,
Yeah.
or if they're like against
They're not.
it.
I'm at this point where I'm like, I don't mind like just a sexy movie.
I'm for
like if
it.
you're doing a sexy period
Yeah.
piece, I'm there for it.
Charlie XCX, like with
Like,
the
I know.
score, like
I'm excited.
I'm for it.
Some other movies, I'm really excited for The Bride. Some more Jessie Buckley. I love me some Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Ready or Not 2. I love the first Ready or Not. I love the filmmakers. I loved Abigail. Elijah Wood's in this. I think he's the villain.
love him.
I'm just really excited. I love Boosters. I'm really excited about. He did oh my god.
You gotta.
Sorry to Bother You.
Oh, I haven't seen
And
it.
the photos that have come out from it just look so cool, and I love the way his brain works, and Sorry to Bother You's crazy, and I really liked it, and I'm really excited for this. Supergirl.
Yes.
I love Millie Alcock. We all know I love Superman. The Odyssey. So excited.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Avatar?
No.
Dude, when I went to go see Avatar with my mom, they showed a 5-minute scene from the
yeah,
Odyssey.
I heard,
Like a whole scene.
Yeah,
like not just
okay.
a trailer. Like we were watching and I was like, oh, it's gonna end in like 20 seconds. And then it kept going and I was like,
Yeah.
I was
That's
like,
like the draw. That and the
Right.
Avengers Doomsday clips that they're putting in.
I can't with Avengers Doomsday. I can with the Odyssey. I am excited for that. But I was shocked. I was like,
Did you like it?
I was
Did
like,
it look
yeah,
good?
yeah. I was like, it's not ending. I was like, are we just gonna watch the movie now? Like, it was crazy. I'm really excited for Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping. The book is so good, and I just love those movies and how they're really like they just do, in my opinion, just such a good mix of like commentary while also being just a really like entertaining, great movie. And I like the casting is usually like well-known people.
Casting
and then-
unknowns.
Yeah, and casting unknowns who I love. And then even though I'm not a Narnia fan, I am a Greta Gerwig fan. So I'm excited to see her interpretation, her adaptation. Yeah, those are
Our lists are almost entirely the same.
no way.
So
We're
I
thinking
could
alike.
go next. I could just skip
I'm so nervous.
the ones that you already
Okay.
said because you basically
I'm so
like,
honored.
bar for bar. I will say I'm almost like more nervous for the Odyssey than you are, just because sometimes I don't love women in Christopher Nolan stories, and I don't know. I've also seen a lot of conversation around the costuming and how it looks like weirdly cheap and like not so thought through.
interesting.
It's also like definitely not historically accurate, which I don't mind, but like that it and some of it doesn't look the greatest, and maybe it'll change when I see it. But Disclosure Day.
Oh,
really
yeah.
excited for that.
The trailer is
The
so
trailer,
interesting to
if
me.
you haven't seen the trailer, go watch the trailer. Also like an original story. I was waiting for it to say like based on the book by, but it's not. Also Narnia. Werewolf.
Oh yeah,
The Wolf. I don't know how you say it. I'm really excited for that.
we need him again. You know,
Yeah.
we always need him.
We always need him. I need him back. And I think the costuming in that looks really cool because it's really historically accurate. And oh my god, Lily Rose Depp with like the cleft lip looks really cool. Like,
So good.
And I love Robert Eggers. The Legend of Aang. I didn't know this was happening. Have you guys heard about this? So they're doing. It's been a desire from the fans for a really long time to do like the like the gang from Avatar: The Last Airbender, gang spelled like Gaang.
Yeah.
To do them like older.
Yeah.
And it's happening.
Yeah.
And it's gonna come out in 2026.
But did you see?
It's recast.
Oh, I was gonna say something else.
No.
It was originally gonna be in theaters, and it was just pulled out, and it's just gonna be on streaming. There's
That
like
makes me
there's a
less
petition
excited
going around trying to get it
bring
back in theaters.
Hopefully they do. Hopefully they learn
'Cause I
also
think
from
they have to-
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Totally, and
Yeah.
it's like there's definitely fans for it. Like I think
There's
it's so
so
dumb
many
not to
fans
do
for
that.
Yeah.
That bummed me out about it.
And
I
it's
was
the
like,
same. It's the same writers too, which
it's,
I'm
like,
really
gonna be
excited
good.
for.
So
And
it's
the
gonna be-
cast looks really cool. So I'm excited. I literally just found out about this film. It's called Hokum.
Oh, the Adam Scott film.
I didn't think it was Adam Scott. Wait.
Is it not? Is it the neon horror movie where he's like in a cabin?
Yes, I didn't think it was Adam Scott. It's Oh, it is. It is. I get him and Andrew Scott confused.
Totally, that makes sense.
But yeah, I'm really excited for that because
Love
it's
Adam
like
Scott.
cabin horror. There's like witchy things happening. I wrote P&P and SNS, which is Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility. I believe they're both coming out in
They are.
2026. Nervous and excited. I love adapting Jane Austen because you can really do it in so many ways. And I just hope that they do it with care and love.
Yep.
Mother Mary.
Oh,
Excited for that.
I'm nervous for that.
I'm
one.
also nervous.
It's
but
either
I'm
gonna be like the best movie ever
Yeah.
or like really bad.
I think it's probably gonna be more bad than good, but
Yeah.
I love a bad film. Tron Ares, you
Yep.
know. Flowervale Street.
That's right. It's very promising.
It's
It was a banger,
Cool.
but cut that out.
seems cool.
Seems cool.
Wink, wink. And Wicker. Also, just found out about this. It's Olivia Colman. She plays like this like older lady. They literally describe her as being stinky, and she orders a wicker husband for herself.
Okay.
So
Well, I love Olivia
Olivia
Colman.
I
So
love weird women. So excited for
I'm
that.
there.
More
I'm
weird
there.
women in 2026.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, me. Surprisingly, I have two that you guys didn't mention.
Oh.
Drama. With,
Oh, the Robert Pattinson.
Oh, the
and
drama.
Zendaya.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them both. They're both so iconic. How could that movie be bad?
Yeah.
Also, just seems like another like slice of life film that I'm gonna eat up and probably get sad about.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if this is coming out next year, but The Adventures of Cliff Booth, directed by David Fincher.
I
not
think that
Quentin
is
Tarantino.
supposed to come out this year.
Yeah, I'm just curious about it because it's like
Yeah.
it's interesting to take a character written by one director, very iconic, directed by a certain person, and then like bring that character someone else and direct him a different way.
It's like the same thing with the Social Network thing, where the sequel is directed by someone who's not David Fincher.
Yeah.
Is it Aaron Sorkin? Because I know he wrote it.
I think so. I don't know, but I trust
fascinated
David
by it.
Fincher to direct this movie very well. That was all I had. I don't think I watched trailers. I'm realizing trailers do not come across my
I don't
feed.
usually either.
I haven't heard of any of these, but now I'm excited for a lot of movies.
Yes.
Yeah, that was all I had.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Can I say, dude, before we go, that when you said if there's films you hate to write them down, I
Oh,
wrote
yeah.
down Good Fortune. I'm so sorry.
I didn't watch that, but you hated that.
Hated it. Like it's like doing almost similar things to No Other Choice in terms of like themes it's exploring.
Yeah.
And it made me like so
like,
actually
bastardized.
upset.
Yeah.
It I was unemployed also when I watched Good Fortune, but
Sorry, I almost knocked something over. I'm okay.
No Other Choice like made me giggle, and it was like haha, and Good Fortune was like
This makes you
no.
mad. Yeah.
Yeah. Like this is written by someone who's so insanely out of touch with our world.
Yeah.
That I like actually was mad. And I saw I actually forget his name. The director
Aziz Ansari.
Aziz Ansari. I saw him talk about it, and that made me even more mad.
What a rip, bro.
Yeah. So anyway.
Mine is
Hated
Jurassic
Good
World.
Fortune.
I did not like Jurassic World.
Like
No, I loved Jonathan Bailey.
slutty little glasses.
I just it was a mess. And I'm okay with Jurassic Park for he's being a mess.
Liked it.
I like some of the other Jurassic Worlds, which I know aren't very bad or pretty bad.
No.
This one I couldn't stand behind. This one was too much of a
good.
mess.
This one was
This
good.
one was
I like
good.
this.
Keep it art.
It made my
Let's
top.
put
It made
together.
my top.
Yeah, literally.
That's crazy.
Don't dog on her top film.
It didn't actually. I just
Okay.
wrote that in there to see what you would do.
That's crazy.
Oh wait, should we share our letterbox numbers?
Oh
Our
yeah.
stats. Not to not to make a long story longer.
It's fine.
I don't want to dog on you guys.
Oh yeah, you're fucking 1 billion films.
Wait,
I got a little
how do I find?
If you go on,
Letterboxd is really
if you go
slow.
on your main page,
You can go to
like all the way to the left,
Meow. Meow.
If you go home, it should be there. Oh.
Meow.
you can also, I think you can look it up.
I thought I got an
Letterboxd.
email.
Oh. You can go through another way too.
Oh, I found it. There we go.
Nice.
Okay.
Also, really quick, I have to go in like 9 minutes.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. Okay.
Take us through.
So we just go through
Quick
it.
stats. Yeah.
I watched 160 films.
Damn.
I reviewed 59 times. Sometimes reviewing on Letterboxd stresses me out.
That's
You
really
know what
fair.
I mean? Most watched actor. Most watched actor. Tom Cruise.
As it should.
Most watched director. PTA.
Yeah.
Love that man.
Yeah.
Highly rated films. Hamnet. Preparing for the Worst.
Love.
Shout out Megan.
Shout out
Yep.
Megan.
And Majorette.
Wow.
Oh
my God.
That's awesome.
Highly recommend
I'm
that
done.
movie. It's really good.
I'm done.
My first watch was Rango.
As it should.
My last watch was Bruce Almighty.
Great last watch.
Can I say something about Bruce Almighty real quick?
Say it.
Okay, so that was the
your
movie
truth.
I would always watch on like road trips because we had one of the little TVs in the car. Every single road trip, I watched it at least 2 times on the way.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that film.
Yeah.
I hadn't watched it in years. He is a bitch. He is horrible. And I'm like, how much of him influenced my brain thinking that what men do is okay?
Yeah.
Because he does not deserve Jennifer Aniston at
No.
all. He cheats on her and gets her back.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's crazy.
I love Morgan Freeman. And so much of my humor I'm reeling is from that movie. I don't know.
Do you have a most watched theme?
Oh yeah.
Oh, moving relationship stories. Wow. Nano genre, chilling fear extreme.
Nice.
I love that for you. That's
all.
beautiful. Miss M?
I logged 190 films.
Damn.
Which feels crazy high.
That's beautiful.
I would say my goal for 2026 is to watch less movies because I think I was too
No.
online. Too online.
No.
Boo.
385 hours watched. That's like
That's
so much time.
Crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, most watched actor, Tom Cruise. I knew it would be him. I was kind of
go.
hoping for it. Most watched director, Lynn Ramsey.
Yep.
Shout out. Next
We
episode.
will do it.
It's her. It's her time.
She's gonna be here.
She's gonna be on the pod, guys.
We've talked about it
You
so
have to
much.
watch. You have to watch.
She heard about it.
Yeah.
She's going.
She heard about it. These girls keep
We're
saying
actually
they're gonna talk
like-
about
yeah.
me, and they keep
We're
not
like
talking
low-key
about
like
me.
friends now.
Yeah.
Like we call her Lynn.
Right.
First name basis.
Linny.
Linny to her friends. Highly rated films, Superman.
Yeah.
Mickey 17, which Loki forgot came out,
Yeah.
but banger.
Right?
And One Battle.
Beautiful.
First watch was Rango, also with Kimberly.
Beautiful.
And my last watch was Lord of the Rings: Return of the King because I did New Year's Eve watch all the Lord of the Rings films.
As you should.
I think my diary milestones are kind of funny. My 50th was Mission Impossible 2. My 100th was Alien Covenant.
That's beautiful.
my
and my
God.
150th was Tron Legacy.
There's a theme.
my God.
Like I just like that kind of does describe my taste in films in some ways. Most watched theme, Humanity and the World Around Us, which I think is pretty apt.
That's so
Yeah.
you.
Most watched nano genre, tense, action packed, and excitement. And
Mission Impossible.
That's beautiful. Okay. I'm at 221 films. And I'm like kind of disappointed because I wanted more. But I am I'm sitting at 420 amount of hours.
No way.
My most watched actor is Simon Pegg, which I think is because of Mission Impossible
Yep.
and
Yeah.
Anger, right?
Yep.
Most watched director is also Lynn Ramsey.
Ramsey.
Highly rated films, One Battle, K-pop Demon Hunters, and Materialists. I will defend that film
So funny.
to the day I die.
I love
It's
that.
good.
First,
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's not bad.
it's a mess, but I love her.
It's
Yeah.
slightly above okay.
I love her.
Yeah.
My first watch was Over the Hedge, which I find funny. My last watch was The American President, Rob Reiner film. My most watched theme was horror, the undead, and monster classics.
Wow.
What a
Big
surprise.
Whoa.
And my nano genre was fighting, cool, menacing.
Wow.
Wow. Well,
So I feel well represented.
that's
in
really
this.
beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Well, I hope you guys had a good year, good movie year. We got a great one ahead of us. Hope you stick with us.
So yeah, thanks for listening to us in 2025.
Woo!
Yay!
2026.
The year of
Also-
the horse.
Yes. I think we're over halfway through our season.
Oh,
Per chance.
yeah.
So
Stay tuned.
Stick around for the rest.
yeah. We got some good stuff.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel good about 2026.
Me too.
I'm putting it out there.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Sending all the good vibes into the universe.
Manifesting.
Manifesting.
Vision boarding.
Yep.
We're vision boarding.
We're all
We're
vision
literally
boarding.
Vision boarding.
Okay, bye.
Bye.